Alright, so hello everybody, my name is Linkus7, and today we're bringing you guys a brand new tutorial for Breath of the Wild. Now, you might be noticing the setup is a little bit differently. I'm actually doing this remotely at ESA, which is a speedrunning event. But either way, a brand new glitch was just discovered, which actually allows you to get an infinite amount of Korok Seeds. So this is actually going to be part related to the tutorial I made earlier, about a week ago, where you can do the moon jump glitch. So I'm going to quickly go over how to do the moon jump glitch. If you want a more in-depth video about that, you can click in the top right corner of your screen. But without further ado, the first thing you want to do is you want to head to the lake tower. And you can see on the map right there, if you paid attention, that my horse is actually located at this little camp. And that is very important because that camp is actually where you set up the moon jump glitch. So the first part is to set up the moon jump glitch, because you cannot actually do the infinite Korok glitch if you do not have this glitch active. So you just kind of want to warp to the lake tower and then you just kind of head your way over towards that area. Alright, so now when you made it over to this area right here, I'm going to call Epona over, and if you weren't exactly sure where I went, basically you want to go to this mounted archery camp, and the best way I would recommend to go here, if you want, because you need a horse, is to warp to this shrine right here, go to the Highland stable, get out your horse, and then basically just head over here. Now, the idea of this glitch, quickly summarize, is that you basically just want to activate this minigame right here, and then you want to say that you're on for the game. You don't need to buy a bow and arrow. You do not need any of that, and you just want to pay the 20 rupees. Now, how this minigame works is that if you ever land on the ground, you're basically going to automatically lose. So you want to make sure you never touch the ground, but here's where the tricky part comes in. So how this glitch is actually performed is by being on another horse as the minigame ends. Now, there is actually 3 wild horses up here on the right, so if you kind of just right up on these cliffs, you can actually head over there. Now, the timer will automatically turn off if you also tame this horse. So you need to basically you need to be flowing around, basically just praying for your life you don't fall off the horse. So because of that, you need to jump on the horse only like a few seconds before the final time ends. So what I like to do is go up on this mountain cliff side here, and then jump when it's only about 10 seconds left or so on the timer. Then there is a chance you can also like mess up, because you can actually get kicked off by the horse, or the horse just trolls you and moves out of the way, or you miss it. But then you can just retry this over and over again. It only takes about 20 rupees to try this. So hopefully I can get this glitch. So let's see if we can do this. So it's about to have 10 seconds. I would just head down. Oh god, he's walking away. Take 2. Alright, so if you land on the horse as the time is about to end and you did not tame the horse, what you're going to notice right here is that depending on basically as random things, you're going to kind of be bouncing backwards. Now, if you're sometimes horse can be placed perfectly in Epona, so he's moving backwards really quickly. And if that's the case, you want to be very quick to click on I'm in a hurry. Because if this horse travels too far backwards and it activates the next area to load, you're going to soft lock the game. So out of his habit, just mash the B button and get out of this text early, because you could soft lock if you mess that up. After that, you do just want to be on the horse. And now you can play around if you want to. You can slash your sword. You can kind of fly around. But basically, to get out of this glitch and keep your state, all you want to do is take out the map and you want to warp away. Now, you want to warp away to exactly this shrine. It's the Yanaga Shrine. It's top left over Lake Tower at Lake Hylia. So you just warp there. You're going to then get out of the horse, and you can now keep your glitch state where you now have the moon jump glitch. Now, at this point in time, it's a fairly simple procedure, just because this moon jump glitch actually stays through loading zones and saves and quits. Which means that if you happen to mess this glitch up, you only have to reload the save file and redo the Korok part. You do not ever need to reset up this part, unless you actually turn off the game in the menu, or B, if you actually start to ride another horse or something like that, if you basically mount something. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that you haven't collected this Korok seed right here. This is this Korok seed right here. I do not know. I would imagine that it actually will work with every single tree one, but I haven't confirmed that yet. But basically, if you look right here, if you get up here, there's going to be a Korok seed placed right here. Now, normally, you can only get this if you're actually climbing the tree, right? So you always are on the ground. If you normally would be flying, you cannot actually activate this whatsoever. But since this glitch makes you think that you're always on the ground, as you can see, like I'm just kind of walking, this why this glitch will work. So what I recommend you to do at this point is just to save. And also now pay attention quickly here. I have 18 Korok Seeds, and I have 25.59% of my map. So let me just try and do this glitch quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to just stand here, and I'm going to jump up towards where this trigger is. Now, this can be a little bit finicky, but what I found to be more consistent is you need to have a full speed drop. You need to be falling at full speed. So I recommend to jump up to when you're about at the top of this examining area, then start falling, and then just press A right when you're about to leave it around this part right here. So let's see if I can do this right now. Alright, so right now I pressed A, and I activated the Korok when I was outside of his loading area. As you can see, I got a Korok Seed. I have 19 Korok Seeds, and I'm kind of just standing here in the middle of nowhere. And then finally I'm going to control over Link again. And if you then look, oh, that was a close rock. If you then look at my percentage, you can see that I have 25.67%. You can actually barely see it. There you go. As you can see, I have 25.67% right now. So that actually did add a percentage to my inventory, and I also did get another Korok Seed. I have 19. And then if you want to keep doing this, all you have to do is just save the game, and then you kind of just have to jump up, and you can do this as many times as you want. And if you happen to fail it by being off on the timing, let's say that you examined it too early, like right here, what ends up happening is that nothing is actually going to happen. All you have to do is just then go to your save files, load, and reload the save file from before you saved. And because you do that, then the Korok was never considered to be collected, but you still made all your progress. That's why I recommend you to save after every single Korok Seed. But yeah, so this is basically just a way to just get infinite Korok Seeds. Now, related to speedrunning, I've had some questions if this is going to be allowed for 100%. We do not know that yet. We might split up two categories. We might just allow it, we might not. I guess it's going to be an interesting time to see what's going to happen with the speedruns. But yeah, so... either way, I haven't confirmed yet if you can get more than 100% because I don't have a save file that is close to 100% that does not have this Korok Seed because it's a pretty easy one to find. But if you guys want to play around with that, maybe try and see if you can get 100%, or even if you guys find other areas, like testing other tree locations like this, and you see that those are working as well, then feel free to leave a comment down below letting me know about if you can get some other stuff to work, and I'll definitely maybe make an updated video in the future when I'm actually home at my normal setup about how to do this glitch and some more updates we found. But yeah, either way, thank you guys so much for watching this short video and tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I actually have a YouTube video on a new Breath of the Wild glitch coming out within the next few days, which is going to show you how to duplicate an infinite amount of shields. As you can see, I have 2 iron shields right now, an infinite amount of weapons, as well as an infinite amount of bows. So if that is something you're interested in, then be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to be back in a few days, so thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.